Hello, and welcome to Life of a Boss, the podcast, hosted by entrepreneur, public speaker, and mentor, Jason Hardin. This podcast is all about helping audiences create and reach their own definition of success through positive thinking, perseverance, and personal development. Having survived extreme obstacles from an early age, such as cancer, poverty, abuse, family dysfunction, and even homelessness, Jason has learned how to master the art of resilience and defy all odds to become the boss he is today. So, get ready for some serious game and remember to keep an open mind. Now, without further delay, here is your host, Jason Hardin.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for another incredible episode of Life of a Boss, the podcast. I am your host, Jason Hardin, and I am very happy and excited to be here today because we have another wonderful episode for you. They're all wonderful. They're all good because they're all filled and packed with game. And by game, I mean, information that will help you and put things in your favor as you maneuver through life. And that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what having a mentor is about, man. Just that OG. If you ever wanted to know what an OG really is, it's one who gives you game. Somebody who's been through life and has been down the journey and has seen some things and has achieved some goals or some level of respect and accomplishment and can actually lend some good advice. Useful information, things that will help you move forward and maybe save you some of the time and resources that come with doing it wrong, doing something wrong or having to, learn the hard way. Life is too short to learn everything the hard way, We can't learn everything the hard way. We have to learn things the easy way, and that's by picking up game from others. Learning by the experience and trials and errors of others, and benefiting from it. Using what someone else has been through to our advantage. That's what being a boss is about. That's the mentality it takes to create a level of success that you can be happy with. That's my definition. And that I could be happy with. I don't know what you can be happy with, but obviously if you're listening to this show, you want more, if not the most, out of life. And I'm here to help you get it. Because I'm on that same mission. And every day I live my dream, but every day I still want more. I still want to experience even doing the same things I do, just in other places. I can play golf every day, but I want to play golf every day in every part of the world. I want to do more and see more. So I do more and create more. I put in what I want out. So if you're not willing to put in, then you're not willing to get anything out. So remember that. Anyway, that's not even what my show's about today. To be honest with you, we got a little sidetracked, but I digress. Today, I'm actually responding to a question that I got from a listener on another show that I was segmented on. And the show is called, I know this. It's hosted by Princess, and it's based out of Ghana, and it's called The Best Version of You. I knew it. Anyway, it's called The Best Version of You, based out of Ghana, internationally popular podcast, and I get responses to my segment from that podcast, and I wanted to share some of the answers that I give on that podcast on my own podcast, because, like I said, if they're asking for this information, then they just represent the large population of people that want or need this information. So I'm just here to give it to you guys. And one of them really asked me, how does my business survive? How, through the trials and errors that come with business, especially with the pandemic and all the saturation of even the things I do. How does my business survive through all this? And basically, if I were to answer for me, I would say that I'm in a business that's right for me. So if you're having troubles with business, sometimes you got to ask yourself, are you in a business that's right for you? You know, I'm in the business that's right for me, meaning it fits me. It fits my lifestyle. It fits who I am. It fits what I like to do, what I'm interested in, what I do for fun, what I do for recreation. My business and who I am, it's almost like one in the same. You know, you almost can't separate who I am as a businessman from who I am as a man. You know, it's like I was born to do what I do and to be who I am. You know, and I want to be more of it and do more of it. You know, so I think one thing that keeps my business afloat is that it's a part of me. You know, it was meant for me. This is the business I was meant to be in. You know, it was where my talents took me, my interests took me, my skills took me, my flaws took me. You know, everything, you know, led me here. My need for an income and money, man, it led me here. It led me to all the things I do now, which is create content, which is graphic arts, which is organizing, which is producing, whether that be producing projects, producing independent films and documentaries, whatever it is. It's like I have that ability to use my creativity in all the ways that serve my business. And my business, you know, is empowered by that. My business stays afloat because of that. You know, when times is hard, like, I do this for therapy. I create and design and produce product as a way of dealing with stuff. You know, I put things I feel into my work. So, and I always feel something. So I'm always working, you know, to be honest. So that's one way that my business stays afloat is that it's a part of who I am. It's the right business for me. So you got to ask yourself, man, first, if something I'm working out, man, is it the right business for you? Are you following your own definition of success? You know, don't be following somebody else's definition. You know, follow your own. And that comes with knowing yourself to the fullest. Anyway, the second reason, I'm going to give you three. The second reason my business always stays afloat and is able to survive the wear and tear of the market and trends and technology changes and all that is that, you know, I'm sure that I do my due diligence, but I work the hardest at trying to find any leaks in my operation. You know, I try to find any leaks in my business. What am I paying for that I don't need? You know, what do I have that I don't need or I can't use? You know, is anybody stealing from me? You know, is anybody stealing from me? Is there inventory missing? You know, like, where are my leaks? Am I not being caught up enough on what's going on in my industry? Am I the leak? Am I the weak link in my organization? You know, do I have to work on me? Do I have to learn something? Is there a class I could take? Whether it be accounting, whether it be Adobe, whatever it is, whether it be engineering, whatever it is there something that I have to learn for us to move forward as a business or move up in the industry that we choose to be in? You know, so I'm always constantly checking for leaks in myself, in my business, in my accounts, and in my habits. What is costing me and not producing? S-Class Productions. Where am I not getting a return on my investment? You know? And I'm constantly looking, and I'm constantly checking, and I'm constantly cutting. And that means cutting people, that means cutting habits, that means cutting ties, that means burning bridges, whatever it takes. If it doesn't fit within what I'm trying to do, and if it's a parasite or a disease or a virus or something that's negative within the system that I'm trying to create, I gotta let it go. So I'm always checking for leaks. So number one, I'm in the business that's right for me. Number two, I'm always active and proactive in checking for leaks and problems and trying to troubleshoot and solve issues before or as soon as they happen. Number three, I identify opportunities. If you're going to be your own boss, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, if you're going to run a business, you have to know how to identify opportunities. And when it came to this pandemic and this COVID, man, a shitload of opportunities presented themselves to a lot of different people in a lot of different industries for a million different reasons. It triggered just a shift in priorities and in habits that if you bet anywhere on that shift, in any industry, from Kleenex to surgical masks to whatever, if you bet on it, to big pharma to little pharma, if you put your money on anything, you got it back and then some. Money didn't disappear. So you got to look at opportunities because there is never a shortage of money. There's never a shortage of resources. There's, of course, resources, the endangered resources and stuff like that, but still there's never a shortage of opportunities to get around whatever you can't use or can't have. There's always a way. There's always a way, and you have to be able to see it, whether that be, downloading new apps. Apps are making a lot of things easier. You can make whole commercials on apps. The stuff it might take me forever to do on Photoshop, you can do on Canvas. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not pushing Canvas over Photoshop, but I'm just saying that it was a Canva. I'm sorry. But Canva ain't paying us anyway, so it don't matter if I say it right. But you know what I'm saying? Like whatever they used to take hours to do and time to do and all these resources and computers and equipment to do can just be done from your phone. So when you incorporate some of this technology and some of this, some of this AI, we're getting there. The point is, are you ready for it? The point is, what side are you going to be on when this new wave of tech comes, when this new way of thinking and this new way of life with social distancing and online ordering and e-commerce and all this just blowing up and crypto and all this, where are you going to be? Where are you going to be? Are you still going to be one-dimensional? Are you still going to try to buy just radio ads or billboards? Where are you going to be? Are you going to come up with that new way of marketing? Are you going to be up on that, or are you going to be ahead of the game? Because that's where opportunities are. And when you tap in and invest into those new opportunities and really research them, don't just willy-nilly throw your money around and throw your time around, because we ain't got a lot of either. I don't care how much you got. So do your due diligence and do some research first before you jump into some of these opportunities. But when you're all in, be all in. Be all in on making these opportunities work. Whatever it is, man, make it work. That's the idea. That's the goal. You want all this to work. So those are my three things. Those are my three takeaways. Before I get out of here, my three takeaways were, man, I chose a business that was right for me. These are my three reasons why my business stays afloat, man. I chose a business that was right for me. I'm proactive at catching any leaks and solving any issues. And I identify opportunities. Anyway, man, I love y'all. I'm going to let y'all go, man. Come check us out every Monday and Thursday with a new episode, man. Check out the new website, lifeofaboss.net. Check out Life of a Boss, the podcast gear, and all the Life of a Boss clothing that's on the website, man. Get it all, man, because we're teaching people how to be bosses. So all your dollars goes towards investing in ourselves and in our community and in our youth, because we do a lot of things for these youngsters over here. And we have a school coming out to the office tomorrow You know, they're taking a field trip and they're coming out here and they're making clothes and they're designing and they're seeing the process, and it's going to be a very interesting day, especially seeing a bunch of fourth graders work this heat press. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, man, because I got my thing tied tight, so it's just, you need some elbow strength and some elbow grease. But anyway, man, I love y'all. Check us out. Buy the gear. Made in Dina is always supporting, so check out madeindina.com. Man, I love y'all, and remember, success is a lifestyle. Peace.
Did anything stand out to you in today's show? If so, let us know. Your questions, comments, and concerns are important to Jason, as he is determined to always deliver to you only the most impactful information and content. Until next time, please subscribe, like, comment, share, and leave a review whenever possible. You may visit lifeofaboss.net for more episodes and great resources to help you become the absolute boss that you were meant to be. You can also follow Jason on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Hardin. Thank you. And never forget that success is a lifestyle.